Hi, I'm Cole Sindri. Last year I received the Greg Peck Spirit Award given to the athlete that gives everything they have on the court. I'm here to announce an exciting effort for juniors, the Greg Peck Memorial Fund. Lauren, Greg's wife, established the fund in his memory to award annual scholarships to aspiring high-level juniors to aid with the cost of travel, entry fees, training, and equipment. How can you help? Click on the QR code provided. The fund is halfway to $100,000 needed for endowment and to begin awarding annual scholarships. Your donation will help grow the sport of racquetball and keep Greg's spirit alive. Donate now.
Excuse me, good evening here in San Antonio, Texas. This is the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. It's the last match of this tournament for us. My name's Tim Backhurst, joined by the ever-present Sandy Rios, who has been here all day yesterday, most of the night, early this morning, will be here late tonight because she is one of the tournament directors. Thank you, Sandy, for your contributions, not only to the tour, but to this tournament. Also joined by Statman Asher Backhurst, who's going to be looking at the unforced errors and winners in this doubles final. And what a final it could be. It is Michelle Key and Carla Munoz, USA-Chile pairing, taking on the one seeds, Alexandra Herrera and Montse Mejia.
Right. Those of who followed the tour, we all know that Mejia and Herrera are longtime doubles players. They've played with each other together for a long time. Munoz and Key have intermittently throughout the years played together. But this is their second tournament, I believe they played in Boston. And from what I have talked to them, and they feel like they were doing better. They've improved and things look better.
Well, they have to have. They're in the final. They've taken out the 2 seeds and the 3 seeds, I believe.
Right. And that may not have been, let's just say they gutted out these wins. Mm-hmm. They played well, but they did a lot of gutting this out.
They found a way to win, even when it wasn't pretty.
Yes. So they could give Mejia and Herrera a lot of problems.
Especially if Mejia Herrera take them lightly.
Yes.
And especially if Mejia is a little bit mentally sore from losing to Vargas in a tiebreaker just 30 minutes ago.
Yes.
All right, here we go, everybody. 0-0. And it starts with a skip from Michelle Key. That was what we noticed this morning. When Key and Munoz don't hit the unforced errors, they play well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good shot from Key. Forehand pinch. Herrera a little slow to get there.
Yep. And she's going to have to look for that because Key's going to hit that. If she can't get there, Key will hit it all day long.
Straight down the line for Mejia. My bad, says Michelle Key. A 1-0 first point goes to the Mexicans. Look at those hands from Montse Mejia.
Yep. And I see this being played on the right-hand side of the court more than left hand. I think they're going to test Munoz more than they're going to test Key.
You're talking about Mejia, Herrera. And if I'm Munoz Herrera, excuse me, if I'm Munoz Key, I want to put balls down the left side, keep it away from Mejia, who I think many, including myself and you, would agree Mejia the best doubles player. Oh, no, you said.
I said Key is too, but to me it's a toss-up. It depends. If Mejia's with Herrera, I think they're very, very I don't think the chemistry exists, maybe because it hasn't needed to be found with anybody else. Nice.
Carla Munoz, forehand pinch rip.
It was perfect. And I think Key has the type of personality and game that she can meld with just about anyone. That's why I give her just a little bit over Mejia.
Oh, Mejia just jammed.
Yep. Oh, broken ball.
Ah. I wondered why Mejia didn't really hit that ball. It was kind of strange. Mejia, if you're just joining us, lost a tight tiebreaker to Maria Jose Vargas. She was in the lead, but Vargas found a way to win that one and cement her status as the world number one. Fine match it was, Sandy.
Yes, and I'm going to say Vargas found her serves.
Mm-hmm. Excellent shot from Herrera. 0 serving 3.
And out, 0 serving 3.
Oh.
What's the call?
That has to be a penalty hinder.
Point, 1 serving 3.
Yeah, there's no argument that time. Wow.
Oh.
Mejia's hands, she makes that look so casual. Watch this. Just a little flick to the front wall.
3 serving 1.
Side out 3-1. Key just slowing things down. Beautiful shot from Key. Herrera a little slow to get that ball, Sandy.
Well, and she needs to be careful because, yes, she's got nice, long, athletic legs, but Key's got her beat. And she also uses those long legs and that long reach of hers very, very well.
Very nicely done. And Key more explosive on the left side than her opponent.
Yes. And I think that's something she's going to have to use to her advantage.
Straight down the middle, Munoz gets it.
And you and I both know, down the middle on a lefty-righty can cause a lot of problems.
5 winners for Key Munoz in this first game, 4 for Herrera and Mejia.
Nice shot by
Add
Munoz.
that to the collection.
Yep. But you saw Munoz actually flip her hips around so that she could set up and take that shot correctly.
Yeah, she's continuing from where she left off in games 2 and 3 this morning.
Oh. I'm not sure that was intentional, but it certainly worked.
No, it certainly wasn't intentional. Mejia has just started a little slow. Herrera too.
Well, we saw this. before. You come in with a team that you kind of, oh, they got lucky they got here.
Tiebreaker wins.
And, you know.
Munoz, a big skip deep in the back. And I think as well, part of that is a reflection of Mejia has to get herself back going again.
True.
And partly Herrera has to help her. Things like that will certainly help.
Yes.
Let me take some of the load from you, Monse. I know you're not feeling it right now. Let me get it going, and I'm going to drag you along. Can't always be one person dragging another.
Yes, that's your partner. That's why it's called a partner, right? They pick you up when you're not quite there.
And out, 3 serving 4.
3-4 cagey start to this final. Everybody around us enjoying this one. Munoz, no hesitation with that forehand.
No. Well, and this is such a different tempo than our women's singles final, right? That went boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, they played really fast. Soft hands from Herrera. Deserves another look. Look at this. Just taking pace off and going to where she knows.
Nobody is.
And her favorite shot, the pinch. Herrera again not able to pick that ball up. Not moving as quickly as she may want. Oh my, that was an awkward bounce off the sidewall, catching Key on the left side. Side out 3-5. Do you get the feeling that both of these teams just feeling each other out at the moment?
They're trying to figure out who's on, who's off, what's working, what's not. No rush.
What's the call?
Yep, he's going to call a penalty on this.
Point 4 serving 5.
Munoz was the one in the way. Swing and a miss from Key that time.
Yep. And I like the idea. Herrera's got a good Z serve. I like that.
No, I don't think they're going to get that call.
They're going to get a replay.
Well, I don't agree with this. So line judges overturn it.
The value of 2 more sets of eyes.
Yes. Monse Mejia has been quite dramatic with this. Is our ref Glenn Martineau this weekend?
Yes.
He's right. I didn't call the score. You served before I called the score.
They know better. They just.
Take another look at this, everybody. Mejia doesn't like the encroachment. I don't think it was. But look at the hands.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. Her foot was. I mean, I know it's a racket too, but she was so far behind the line, I don't know how she could have gotten a racket over it.
Well, Key just went with power. Drove that ball across court. Everybody, well, maybe looking down the line. 5-6. Both of these teams have served 13 times. Munoz knew what was coming. It was just too good. 11 winners for Kian Munoz, 8 for Herrera Mejia.
No, he's not going to give her that. The ball was by. She ran into Key, not to the ball.
Yes, that was more hopeful than expectant. Munoz skips it. Key's going to have to be careful with that serve because it's coming into the middle. And if Herrera decides to rip it down the line, Key is standing there. Skip ball from Herrera.
And out. 6 serving 6.
Set up 6-6. Nice
Is that
shot.
good or a skip?
I thought it was good. It came off the side wall straight into the front wall.
Point 7 serving 6.
And we saw this with Munoz. She can be a little
Erratic?
off. Yes, a little erratic, but when she's
Sometimes on and
sometimes off.
untouchable, sometimes off. And we saw Key tell her in the last match. Well done from Key in the last match. Hey, and we saw her. Hey, just hit it this high, pointing to about 8 inches, 9 inches.
Right.
Don't need to go for kills. And that really changed the game.
And that was a nice serve, right? Wallpaper on the wall.
Mejia going for a little too much. 5th error from that team. 8 from Key and Munoz. That time the ball just came off the side wall.
Just enough.
Mejia didn't need another opportunity. 7 serving 8. Very smart from Alexandra Herrera.
Well, and you can't blame Key. That's the first one Herrera's gotten, right?
Yes, but Herrera read it. She knew Key was hitting the pinch. Oh my goodness.
Just stick a racket out.
Just too good for Montse Mejia.
Point 9 serving
That's
7.
just high IQ.
Yes.
She knew where that ball would go, and it wouldn't be where her opponents were at. There's a big unforced error from Munoz and Key, and we're going to see the first timeout of this match.
Good call.
It's the one taken by Munoz and Key. Mejia Herrera lead 10 serving 7. And we're back in. Just a few stats for you. 12 winners apiece. 9 errors from Key Munoz compared to 5 from Mejia Herrera. And that's the difference so far in this match.
Oh.
Make that another error.
Yep.
Point 11 serving 7.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a
crowd like that one. Why wouldn't you?
Tough shot. My
That's
goodness.
outrageous.
Whoa.
Not that time, Michelle Key. She knew it was coming.
Was close.
Had the opportunity, but crucially, another unforced error, and crucially, another point for Mejia Herrera. 3 points away now. Great shot from Herrera. Really?
And she's there. You know, she's missing it, but she's there, which I don't know why. And you see Michelle back in the corner, giving her the pep talk, telling her what she needs to do. That's the experience that Key brings to this.
Very, very nice from Monse Mejia.
Yeah.
That was difficult.
Well, it's not. No, it's very difficult.
Game point 14-7, just like that. Skip ball. And that goes, first game goes to Mejia Herrera, 15-7. Well, before we go to break, some key stats. We talked about winners and errors. Just 14-13,
It's
Mejia
really not that
Herrera.
much, yeah.
The key, though, unforced errors. 5 from Mejia Herrera, 12 from Key Munoz. And Sandy, really, we got to say this is just about Mejia Herrera playing clean, letting the other team beat themselves rather than hitting the glorious winners all the time.
Right, and it was, like you said, it's a little slower. And that's just it. If Munoz and Key can eliminate the errors, start hitting a little cleaner, they might do what they've done this entire tournament. Take everyone by surprise, and guess what? Now we're in tiebreaker. So.
Ceiling balls, 30 ceiling balls in total, 17 to Key Munoz, 13 to Mejia Herrera, suggesting they're less likely to go defensive. We're going to take a short break. We're going to be back in just a couple minutes. We'll find out who wins game 2.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance. And before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Well, we're back live. Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios, Asher Baghurst doing the stats, and Jay Josie at the controls. Sandy during the timeout. Asher turns to me and says, Monse Mejia has a high racquetball IQ.
Well, what a genius your child is. Let me tell you what. No, she does. That's why she's so difficult to beat.
And I'll take full credit for my son's wisdom.
I think his mom has something to say about that. Isn't she the one that's been teaching them?
You could be right.
Yes.
Munoz straight down the middle, twisting up Monse Mejia in the middle herself. Side out, 0-1. So we saw the statistics. The unforced errors were just too high for Key Munoz. Let's see if they can clean up that in game 2. Not with shot making like that from Monse Mejia.
No, if she's gonna hit like that, that serve's gonna have to be much better, right? Either on the wall, something different that she can't just tee off on.
And again,
and that one also cannot
serve.
come
Tremendous shot from Herrera.
I almost would like to see just for a couple times when Herrera has that shot for that forehand pinch that Munoz just gets up there where she can see her and put the pressure on her to hit it.
Should be a replay.
It is. But I think that's the value. If Munoz would get up there, he can cover the back if it gets past her.
Oh, that's just great get from Munoz. Ready that time, but not a second time.
Right. Well, because she kind of backed out, right? She backed out just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little. Now, granted, she can't stay there if she's going to be in the way of the shot, right? Still has to give those shots. It's a short serve. Key's unhappy with that because she had a great return.
Yeah, well, you could see, look, take another look at this. Key was affected by the hands raised by Herrera.
Yeah, and she's nowhere near the encroachment line.
Key and Munoz need to calm this down a little bit, slow it down and refocus because it's 4-0. Make that 5, another unforced error. We might see a timeout. Frustration from Michelle Key on the left side, as you can see on your screen. Deep breath from her, trying to compose herself, get back in this. And another skip. Well, surely a timeout.
Would think so. Maybe not.
Another skip, another unforced error from Michelle Key. 7-0. While we have a moment, 3 people I do want to thank. TJ Bomba, our commissioner, who does so much behind the scenes. Wow. Soft shot from Mejia. She does so much behind the scenes, not only at the tournament. Timeout is coming. So
I'm watching over what's going on over here.
TJ.
I know.
Come on.
No, it's Sandy. Yeah, I know it's late.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. We're going to have an appeal. So the official called skip, but the players thought, Team Mexico thought it was good. So Monte Mejia says, you said good shot first. Hold on. Are you listening to this? Can you hear this?
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody else can.
I'm trying to follow it.
I need a break, says Michelle Key, because the official went from good shot, point, to then changing his mind to skip. Team Mexico then appealed that, there was an appeal where it was agreed with a skip, but then he said, I gave a point and good shot. And he gave
confused.
a point. He gave a. We're all confused.
Yes. Yeah.
So TJ Bomba is going to go have a conversation with our ref Glenn Martineau.
Right.
By the way, has done so many matches this weekend and done it very, very well.
Right, and it's not, let me tell you, you guys think it's easy, but when you got 4 people coming at you and they're all going,
it's my call.
You do get a little frustrated.
Yeah,
you have
flustered.
to.
Yeah.
And and this has happened, and this is where the players need to just calm down and go, what did you call, and who did you call it against? But and it's human nature.
I think the problem is that he may have changed his mind.
And that's
and if he had said, look, I said this, I made a mistake, I meant this,
right.
I apologize.
The words came out wrong, which happens.
And that comes through experience too.
Yes.
Of just learning to. We've all been there. Well, at least you and I have. It is very difficult to officiate. I also want to thank Mike Cantu as well while we're here,
absolutely.
because Mike, if you haven't met him, gives so much. They're still going after it in the court.
Oh, yeah.
A big thank you to Mike Cantu, who runs this tournament each and every year. Let's see what the result happens. I can't hear what's going on.
No. And Key doesn't want to listen.
Okay, so after all that, it was a point given, and the conversation from the official was, as I suggested, I made a mistake when I said this, I meant this.
Right.
And so back to the match we go. Nice shot from Munoz. And one of the comments in the chat is just referee fatigue.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's possible.
And this is not an easy job, people.
No, especially doubles.
No, I know you're sitting.
Hold on. Now Mejia's frustrated. Well, at least both teams are
But here's
happy.
the problem. They're letting it get to them. No one's been damaged. No one's lost a point they should have had. There's no damage done. The only damage is what you're doing to yourself.
9-0. Well, Munoz had to hit a backhand, and it didn't look as crisp as I'm sure she wanted it to be, but it was good enough and got the side out. A long way to go in this second game.
Right, but look at the energy now that this fortunate thing has done to Munoz and Key. You see more energy in them.
Well, that doesn't stop the shot making of Montse Mejia.
Yes, and she did that.
So good. Mejia and Vargas have really put on a show this weekend.
Yeah.
Vargas, by the way, defeating Mejia in a tight tiebreaker in the singles final. That was a tremendous match. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. It was really, really good.
Yeah, but don't worry, because it was a tiebreaker and it took maybe an hour. They played so quickly.
Mm-hmm. What a shot. That is tough. You get the outdoor feeling on that shot?
Just a little. Just a little bit. It was clean, it was beautiful, and it worked.
Taking it early as it rose. Michelle Key, left side. You knew it was coming.
Yep.
Carla Munoz just a half step.
And I still think she needs to go farther up. She needs to go and be up there. If it's high, she needs to get out of the way and let Key cover her. But she's got to get where Herrera sees her.
Mejia this time with the unforced air. A rare one, side out 0, serving 10.
A good ceiling ball.
And out. 0, serving 10.
Nine winners to Mejia. Herrera, just 4 for Munoz and Key. Beautiful shot from Herrera. Add that to the statistics. Unforced errors, 6 from Key Munoz, just 1 from Mejia Herrera. You add up those stats and the scoreline reflects it, 10-0.
Right. But 6 unforced errors is really not that bad. It's not good.
But when you compare 6 unforced errors to 4 winners,
yes,
we've got a problem. You look at 11 winners to 1 unforced error, somebody's playing very well.
Right. It's shown in the score.
11 serving 0. (12) serving 0. 3 points away, Mejia Herrera, the 1 seeds. They can sense it. You can feel it.
Oh, yeah. And we talked about fatigue in Mejia. There's no fatigue on her legs.
I think she was determined, if I'm going to in 2 finals and I lose the first,
I'm going to get 1.
I'm not losing the second.
Oh.
Not over yet, though. Tried something creative.
And it would have worked. I mean, it really would have worked because I wasn't even looking for it. You expected something like that from her, and I didn't even do that.
That's good. Low and hard. Michelle Key bending low. 0-12. Game of runs. It starts with a point. The reverse pinch didn't work the first time, but it was good enough to force a loose return from Herrera. Key put that one away. First point for the Chilean-USA duo.
Nice.
That's a great rally. That's a great rally all the way through. That's so good for Mejia to keep that ball alive. Stayed in the front of the court, trying to dictate play, but Michelle Key with that long right arm guides it straight down the left side. So I think the mistake there, Sandy, was that Carla Munoz went to the ceiling and could have attacked. We've spoken about it all weekend. If you can attack, do it.
Right.
She didn't. She went back to the ceiling. It was short. Herrera says, thanks very much. Half out.
And
there was Munoz.
There's where she needs to be. And she needs to be looking for that, and she needs to have that racket down.
Great shot from Munoz. Notice the double serving to the left side now. Nice wide angle from Herrera. Side out, so only 3 points earned from Key and Munoz. 3 points away are their opponents from this title.
Oh.
That will be an avoidable hinder.
And out.
Yep. And Mejia knew it.
Yes, she did.
Now serving 3.
I mean, she's going to hope that maybe she won't get called, but she knew it.
Ball hits Michelle Key's racket, earns a point.
Yep.
Point 13, serving 3.
Notice in the ceiling balls that Herrera far more willing to go up than Mejia. There's a good example.
Oh.
Unforced error from Herrera.
Well,
Unusual.
yes.
4 errors from Team Mexico, 7 from Munoz and Key.
Ooh.
What's the call?
Well, it doesn't matter how high the
Yep.
ball is.
Serving 13.
It's the right call, isn't it?
Yes.
I get that Mejia jumped, but
She has access to the front wall, floor to ceiling. If you're in front
Straight.
of me, straight in, and that's what that was. Yes, IRT gives you the benefit of the doubt if you jump. LPRT does not floor to
well,
ceiling.
follows IRF rules as well.
Right.
And all of these players play internationally.
And here's what we saw happen earlier today with this team of Key and Munoz.
Well, they found what works, which is
They're
Munoz
scrappy.
going to the left side. If I'm Herrera, I want to hit wide angle cross court now on my shot. Oh, going to the right now.
And it was just short. I thought it was just short.
Either way, it was a first serve, so it doesn't matter that much. I thought it was good.
But look at the type of serve she's doing. It's not a lob. It's kind of a, I call it junk half lob.
Yep. Well done.
Nice step by
All of a
Key.
sudden, we've got a match in game 2.
Yes.
It's getting a little bit interesting, and I think this is a wise timeout from Mejia Herrera, who were just cruising. And all of a sudden, it's 7-13. We're going to take a timeout, too. Don't go anywhere as we resume game 2. We're back live, 27 ceiling balls. You'd say that's a lot in singles, but not so much in doubles.
Right. It's not.
7 unforced errors, Key Munoz, 6 now for Mejia Herrera. What's the call?
I'm gonna say yes.
We'll have an appeal. I don't like this. I think that's an avoidable hinder. And I can't believe there's no appeal.
Well, they had one
Well,
left,
I'm curious
surely.
what everyone else thinks. Is that a replay? You thought it was a replay?
I thought it was because I thought it
Key
shot
blocked
past
her.
Key.
No, I thought Key blocked her from seeing and taking that shot. That's too good from Herrera.
And and understand Munoz coming to cover this back, right? She's been covering up front. Herrera's changed, gone away from the pinch, thinking that it would be down the line.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Don't get caught on the sidewall. We saw Mendez do that a couple times. Really, Munoz had nowhere to go.
Right. And sometimes, whether we like it or not, we get caught there. Our partners, you know, they're taking it more on our side. We're caught.
13-7. Second serve, just a little long. Split decision in the chat box, Sandy. No call, late call. Mejia's not happy. Mejia needs to, this is a part of her game where she just needs to learn to let it go.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it to affect you. Maybe she's doing a little bit of acting to work the ref, so to speak, but you're up 13-7.
Right.
Half out.
And part of it is what, you know, they once they turn on a ref, you're inefficient. Everything the ref does, regardless of whether it is or not, if in their mind.
Oh my goodness. Just groans from around us because that was not what Herrera intended.
No, she got lucky.
And it was a crucial point, you feel, 14-7.
Yeah.
Match point, Mejia serving. Not yet, says Carla Munoz. We haven't seen a kill shot from her over the last several minutes, but that one was crucial.
Yes.
Mejia says, well,
I'm going
not
home.
dealing with that.
Yeah, I'm going home. I want to go home soon.
Rips a winner, half out. That's nice from Munoz. Another kill shot on the right side.
Yep. And you see them going after Munoz. She's the one that's been more erratic, the one that's not really putting it down. And they're going to make her put it down if they're going to stay in the match.
Well, she did twice. And 3 times.
Yep.
Take another look at this.
9 serving 14.
That is so good. I thought that was 2. I think Key does. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
I would have been curious to see what the line judges thought about that.
Yes, because we know what our ref thought about it.
Yep, 10 serving 14 now.
Oh.
But Herrera with the splat winner gets back in the service box. An excellent run from Munoz and Key, but now they have to win 2 rallies in a row. What's the call? Screen replay. I agree with that.
Yes.
Herrera doesn't like it, but might be worth an appeal. Ooh, one agrees, one disagrees.
Wow.
Who appealed? I didn't see.
Herrera did. I think.
14 serving 10.
Oh, there it is. Look at this serve from Herrera. Z. Hold on, we've got an appeal.
She didn't hear him call the score, is what she was looking for.
Oh, well, we heard the.
I heard him.
Yeah, it was called. I'm not really sure. That was a strange ending to this match, Sandy.
Yeah, it was sad. I mean,
yeah, it's not the way you want to finish,
no.
right? You want, if you're going to win,
Exactly.
Herrera Mejia hit a ripping winner, but
Right.
ultimately it was a Z serve just missed by Key, who then said, I didn't hear the score called. We
Right.
heard the score called.
Yes.
And I think everybody out here, and the referee has not done anything different in calling that score, so it was just
wasn't any lighter, wasn't any louder. It was
it.
that. It's what
So,
he's been calling the
let's
whole time.
Take a look at the
But-
stats. It was a 9-0 run in game 2,
And
9
that was a
points in a
killer.
row, and that
That
really
was
just set them off.
the whole
Mejia
two deep.
Herrera, 20 winners to 12 in favor of the Mexicans, and then the unforced errors, 7 from Mejia Herrera, 8 from Munoz and Key. And you look at that and go, well, that's close. But when you compare that to the winners, 12
Yes.
winners, 8 unforced errors, it's a tough
Right.
it's tough to win with that kind of ratio.
Well, and the winners for Key and Munoz came late in the game. By that time, they were already down by 9. That's when Mejia and Herrera were hitting the winners early in the game. That's what got them up to 9, right?
And very interestingly, ceiling balls. We've talked about the team or the player that hits more ceiling balls tends to lose. Not in this case. Game 2, 27 ceiling balls from Mejia Herrera, particularly from Herrera, to 17 from Key Munoz.
The question I would have off of that, and we didn't track it, was how many of those ceiling balls resulted in an unforced error with a missed shot off the back wall.
Well, that's a wrap from us from here in San Antonio. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage of the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. Just a reminder, you can go onto our website, lprtour.com, to see our schedule. Coming up next, we're going to Jay Josie's state.
Oh.
We're going to South Carolina for the Sweet Carolina Open. Be sure to join us for that if you're in the area. Play in the tournament as well. We're looking forward to that. But on behalf of myself, Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios, Statman Asher Baghurst, Jay Josie, and, of course, Commissioner TJ Bamba, Maripa Riquelme with the media. Thanks so much for watching.
Hi, I'm Cole Sindri. Last year I received the Greg Peck Spirit Award given to the athlete that gives everything they have on the court. I'm here to announce an exciting effort for juniors, the Greg Peck Memorial Fund. Lauren, Greg's wife, established the fund in his memory to award annual scholarships to aspiring high-level juniors to aid with the cost of travel, entry fees, training, and equipment. How can you help? Click on the QR code provided. The fund is halfway to $100,000 needed for endowment and to begin awarding annual scholarships. Your donation will help grow the sport of racquetball and keep Greg's spirit alive. Donate now.